Hey folks, today is February the 3rd. It's currently 6:34 in the afternoon. We're going to do our Trend Hunter robot week number 9 update and review. If you guys recall, last week we earned 1.67. The week before that we earned 2.67. The week before that we earned 1.5%. And the week before that we earned 3.15%. This was a very interesting week because they did release version 3. And I did go ahead, I think I got that updated on Tuesday, I believe. So we were on version 2.6 or 2.7, one of those two, and we're now in version 3 of the Trend Hunter robot. So let's go ahead and jump in. And I will show you guys which presets I use because I get lots of questions about that. But as we can see here, overall we are now up 24.94%. And this week we earned, we earned a very healthy 4.73%. And I believe we actually have positive drawdown this week. We'll take a look at that when we get into the VPS. But before we do, these are the presets that they give you a choice of. And as you can see, first and foremost, Euro Japanese Yen, there's only one preset for that. But Euro USD, you'll see that there are two. And I'm using the first one. And for USD MXN, again, I'm using the first one that has the B in there. So after we, I guess, finish those up, we can potentially test out the other settings to see how that works out. And we had a really good trade on Euro Japanese Yen. We'll take a look at that in a second here. But first of all, let's go ahead and check out the news for the week. This is non-farm payroll week. And looks like Monday there was nothing there. Tuesday we had Canadian GDP, USD Chicago PMI, consumer confidence. On Wednesday we had, where is it at here? USD ISM manufacturing PMI and also ADP non-farm employment change. Thursday we had USD unemployment claims, and on Friday, as always, we had non-farm payroll and also ISM services PMI. All right, let's go ahead and jump in to the VPS here, and as we can see, we do have one trade open going into the weekend on USD MXN, and we can see it's actually in profit, $31.17. And one of the interesting trades, well, let's go ahead and see everything that closed out this week. First day of the week was the 30th of January, as we can see there. So we got started right there, small winning trade. And then here we had USD MXN. We can go ahead and take a look at that. And it looks like this one closed out on the 31st. All right, so that is right here, I believe. Yep, that one closed out on the 31st. And as we can see here, this was a sell trade. Market went down, touched our profit target right there. All right, next trade, we have another USD MXN trade. This one closed out February 1st. This is a buy trade. You can see we got in here and got out right there. And this last trade, Euro Japanese Yen, you can see a $206.79 win. Let's take a look at that one. All right, so as you can see here, we got in right here. And we were into profit pretty deeply here, and then came back. We were in again to profit pretty deeply. I mean, at this point right here, we were very deep into profit. And I was actually wondering when it was going to close out the trade, you know, because we kept getting close to this profit target right here. I was very happy to see that it didn't just, wait for the market to completely reverse before at least, closing out the trade. So I was definitely pleased to see that it did go ahead and close out that trade and didn't just give back, all of that profit that we had earned there. So definitely pleased with how it managed that trade. It did definitely take a much larger profit on this one. Typically we get smaller profits, as in, where is it at here? You can see right here, this is a much smaller profit target here. And I'm guessing, like I just showed you, there are different presets. So the one they have for Euro Japanese Yen, I'm guessing they tested out several presets and they've decided that they can make the profit target much larger on the Euro Japanese Yen pair. So yeah, there was only one option for that. So I'm hoping and assuming that that's the reason they only gave us one option there. And the others, I'm guessing, I don't think we had any Euro USD trades this week, so we'll see how those trade next week. And the USD MXN, that looks to be similar, smaller profit target, so we'll see what happens with this one in next week's video. But yeah, definitely pleased with the way this week's trading turned out, with a huge over $200 win right there. All right, let's take a step back and we'll take a look and see what happened with the vendor this week. And we're on the website, and you can see they've now set this up. Click here to access the MyFX book for the new pairs they're testing. That's another thing I forgot to mention here. You can see the pairs we're testing now are Euro USD, Euro Japanese Yen, and USD MXN. So Euro Japanese Yen is, I believe, a new pair. And we removed, let's see, what was that other pair that we removed? Euro GBP. All right, so they moved Euro GBP into this account, the new testing pairs account. So let's go ahead. First and foremost, we'll check the original here, and we'll see how that's doing. So this week, the original account made 0.20%, and I'm going to guess that they got started trading or closing out trades late in the week. And let's see here. All right, so yeah, it looks like they only allowed it to trade twice, and that was on the very first and the second day of the week, as we can see there. And let's take a look at the new testing pairs here. This account earned 1.63%, and we can come here and click on summary, and we can see all the different pairs that they're testing. So right here we can see Euro Japanese Yen doing very well, obviously Euro USD, and give me 1 second. Okay, I just wanted to check mine. So on my account, Euro Japanese Yen is kind of the second. Euro USD is actually no. Euro GBP was the second most profitable, and USD MXN is the most profitable. Beyond that, Euro USD and then Euro Japanese Yen, which we just added this week. So I expect this one to be doing great numbers coming up. All right, let's continue to go down here. So these two for them, obviously they're doing well. And we can see here, Euro Japanese Yen, we can see UK 100, we can see US 500. Obviously, you guys can come here and take a look at these, but BTC, GBP USD, and these others, yeah, these are not doing as well as we would hope. But up here, we can see UK 100, US 500. Again, I'm not sure how long they've had these trading. Looks like this has only taken 2 trades for the US 500, and the UK 100 has only taken 10 trades. So hopefully going forward, but both of those have 100% winning trades. So yeah, going forward, we'll have to keep an eye on that and see after they get more trades under their belt and see how they do. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully they'll let the original version start trading more so that we can get back to reporting on that. All right, anyway, let's go ahead, come back here, and let me pull this up. As we can see here, on January 29th, this is when they released that update. We've just released an update for Trend Hunter. If you choose to upgrade, you can download it in the members area. Please note, Trend Hunter now has set files for pairs, and there's multiple pairs to choose from. Right now, 3 are recommended as explained in the manual, but you are welcome to try the other pairs. We've added DAX, Bitcoin, S&P 500, more pairs for the Forex, gold, etc. All right, so that's just the recent update. All right, let's go ahead and refresh the page here and see what you guys had to say. Actually, I think I have, that's right, we can check Dragon's account here, and we can see how he did. As we can see, 1.63%. with Blaze Markets. And let me see here. Where is it at? Here, summary. Profits. All right, and as we can see here, Euro Japanese Yen, we can see that's the most profitable pair. Euro USD is the second most profitable pair. USD MXN is third. Euro GBP is fourth. And this individual likewise is testing out other pairs. And as we can see, not as many trades as some of these other pairs up here, but we'll continue to watch and see how these pairs do as well. All right, now let's take a step back and see what you guys, or if you guys had any questions here. All right, what is your version? I heard that version 2.7 has more pairs, or is it fake? Let me see here. I know they did have a version 2.6 or 2.7. I do know the most recent version is version 3.0. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'll verify that. Give me one moment. All right, yeah, I did just check. It's version 3 is the most recent version. I'm sure there are probably, I know there are people out there that are selling the EA for, I think it's version 2.6 that I've seen online where they're selling it for like $20. But if you buy that, you're not going to get any of the updates. There are a lot of people out there doing that. Definitely do not recommend it. You know, you want to get the updates and the set files that the vendor puts out. So make sure you stick with the legit version from the vendor's website. All right, do you have a Telegram or Discord group for those that are running this EA? No, I don't. One of the reasons I don't have a Telegram group or anything is because there are a lot of scammers out there that target people in these groups. And if, you know, something happens, I wouldn't want to, you know, have to deal with that. I honestly feel guilty about somebody getting scammed or something like that. And I know I personally don't have the time right now to really monitor everything in a Telegram group. So yeah, it's something we could potentially do in the future. You know, maybe Discord. I think that might be a bit safer as far as being able to make it so that nobody can message you. So that way, hopefully, we can kind of avoid some of those scams that might be out there. But there are a lot of scams out there, and I've heard a lot of stories from people that I've talked to that have been scammed on Telegram and such. So yeah, it's something to look at in the future. But right now, I definitely do not have a Telegram. All right, that's going to be it. Hopefully next week with Trend Hunter will be just as well, or go just as well as this week went. Definitely a phenomenal week of trading. So we'll see how version 3 of the Trend Hunter EA does. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, you can ask or speak on that in the comment section, and I will try to answer those for you. And if you want to test it out for yourself, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. I'll see you guys on the next update. Take care.